Do you know how many astronauts have ties to the Finger Lakes region? Come explore this quick Empire Space video to learn how many. Speaking of those astronauts, these are the two gentlemen from the Finger Lakes region that have gone to space, taking a combined 4 space shuttle missions, spending almost 30 days above the Earth, and representing the Finger Lakes region as the first native residents to have gone to the stars. Both men were successful military aviators before becoming astronauts. On the bottom left, we have Mr. James C. Adamson of Warsaw. He flew on 2 space shuttle missions in 1989 and 1991. To the right, we have Mr. C. Gordon Fullerton of Rochester, who spent just shy of 16 days in space on 2 of the earlier space shuttle missions in the 1980s. Mr. Fullerton was also a critical part of the ground support team for Apollo missions 14, 15, 16, and 17 that went to the moon. These men are a proud representation of the contributions of the Finger Lakes region to human exploration of the stars. Empire Space hopes that the next astronaut from the Finger Lakes region, it is inevitable that someone else will venture to the stars. We hope that that person represents the rich history and diversity of the people from the region. There are other explorers of the final frontier who have ties to the Finger Lakes region, even if they weren't born here. Many of these connections come via the region's outstanding education network. The top left, we have Dr. Sian Proctor, who is a graduate of Fairport High School. She was a prominent member of the SpaceX mission Inspiration 4, the first all-private astronaut mission to space, the first African-American female pilot of a spacecraft. To the right, we have Pam Melroy, a graduate of Bishop Kearney. She piloted 2 space shuttle missions and served as the commander of a third, only the second woman to hold that honor. And on the bottom left, we have Mr. Josh Casada, a graduate of the University of Rochester, both their master's and PhD programs, who launched to space. He visited the International Space Station aboard SpaceX's Crew 5 mission in October of 2022. So these folks are another example of the contributions that residents from the Finger Lakes region have made to exploration of the final frontier.